Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural Julie Newman Scholarship Award Ceremony. Yay! So today we are proud to award 5 future nurses with scholarships that support their journey into healthcare. UMC is proud to partner with the Spirit of Charity Foundation to support this incredible future for nursing. I want to thank, first of all, the selection committee who read these applications. I think we had about 15 applications to read. All were wonderful, but these 5 for us really exemplified what we wanted to see and what our donor wanted to see in nursing. So thank you to Trinice Hobson, a new nurse who participated with us. Derek O'Neill, Kim Height, CJ Marbley, and Julie Newman. All right. So through nurses like Julie Newman, one of our esteemed house supervisors, our legacy of compassion and dedication shines on. Thanks to the care provided and the generosity of a patient's family, a scholarship fund has been created in her name to support the next generation of nurses. So I'm going to turn this over to our CNO, Allison Gus, to give us some words of wisdom.
I think if you're looking for words of wisdom, we're going to ask Ms. Newman. But so today we're celebrating the future of nursing exemplified through nursing leaders like Ms. Newman. I don't know that there's a person in this room that can't say that Ms. Newman hasn't helped you out of a crisis, daily therapy and counseling, or just being a smiling face for you to lean on at any time. It's so easy to give this scholarship in her name because I admire you so much, Ms. Newman. Watching her answer 52 phone calls in a matter of 5 minutes the other night was nothing less than impressive, and she did it with a smile on her face every time. And I can see exactly why this family member wanted to do a scholarship in Ms. Newman's name. So we're really proud of you and your level of compassionate care that you provided, and we're proud that you have an exemplary attitude that our other nurses can follow. We all know that nurses are the backbone of healthcare. I'm proud to say that every day. We're the ones who provide care and comfort and expertise to patients and their family while they're staying here with us in the facility or through their outpatient journey. So supporting nursing education is essential to the foundations and the elements of our magnet journey, and we're going to continue to meet the growing needs of our community. UMC has grown exponentially in the last year, and we continue to grow. And we need more skilled, high professional, caring, and compassionate nurses to join us. So this fund is yet another way that we'll invest in the growth of our nurses and our team here. So in addition to the scholarship, we're also proud of other programs that we offer that you guys know about. The Call to Care Scholarship through our partnership with Chamberlain, our Nurturing the Future of Nurses program with our Expanded Nurse Tech program. And these all provide learning opportunities for our nurses to grow and develop. So by investing in nursing, we're not just building careers, we're building a stronger, more resilient healthcare team and a stronger and more resilient New Orleans. So now it's my distinct honor to introduce Ms. Newman, but she needs no introduction, to allow Ms. Newman to share her experience with us here today. So Julie Newman, everybody.
To say the least, I knew this event was coming, but to tell you that I was prepared for it, I was not. I was lying in my bed when I got a call from my esteemed colleague, Kimberly Height, said, you know the scholarship presentation is at 2 o'clock. No, Kim, I didn't know they were doing it. I knew. Trust me, I knew, because Charlotte had told me about it. But with all the events we've been going through, the snowstorm, the announcement of the strike and everything, it just didn't dawn on me that we would still have time to do this today. The reason that this scholarship was established in my name is because I met this lady. I learned out later that she was 86 years old. This lady had come to New Orleans to bury her daughter. We pass people every day in these halls. We don't know their story. I get a call to come out to meet this lady out there because she was told that the doctors need to talk to her. Well, she had taken her daughter off the vent the day before. Nobody knew who had told this lady she needed to come back to the hospital. So as I'm talking to the charge in the unit where she was, and the charge says, no, nobody needs her to come back. And I'm explained it to her, she broke down and she started crying. I turned to look and I said, somebody's here with you? She said, no. So I took her from the spot where she was and I brought her to a quiet little area and I started talking to her. This lady had driven from Michigan to come down here to take her daughter off the vent. She was prepared to go catch the bus, find a funeral home that would do cremations so she could take her daughter back home with her. The mama and me came out. No, ma'am, not in the city of New Orleans. You're not catching a bus to go anywhere. What I'm gonna need you to do, go back to your hotel room, either Google, go through the yellow pages or whatever they have available to find a funeral home that would do what you need them to do. Once you find it, you take a taxi or Uber or whatever, straight there and straight back from there to your hotel room. I followed this lady from her, the day we met there. When she got ready to get on the plane to leave New Orleans, she called me. When she arrived at her home, she called me. That happened in August. November. You know, it's seldom quiet around the hospital, especially on holidays. Thanksgiving Day, I'm sitting in the office over there, and she just ran across my mind because this was going to be her first Thanksgiving without her daughter. I called her. Immediately, she started crying when she heard my voice. So I was able to talk her through how she remembered her daughter, jubilant lifestyle and everything like that, to help to get her through that moment of that first holiday without her daughter. So we kept in touch talking. She told me about the scholarship, and I'm like, nah, you know, I didn't know this lady from Adam or Eve, y'all. People tell you stuff, and you be like, The previous philanthropist person we had stopped me by PJ's and says, what did you do? And automatically I'm getting defensive, you know, what, you know, because I tell everybody, if it was something good, I did it well. If it was something wrong, I didn't do it. Well, anyway, he told me about her calling him and wanting to set up the scholarship. So I'm like, huh? And at that time, she had already made one of the donations. And when he told me about it, I started crying because I really didn't believe what she said because I didn't, like I said, I didn't know who she was. But anyway, to cut this whole long story short, guys, because we got to get to our recipients, this lady is all about compassion. One of the things that she based the scholarship on, and one of the attributes that the person who receives the scholarship has to have, is to be able to show where they have exhibited a passionate event towards someone in their nursing travels. It cannot be a family member. It cannot be the family dog they buried in the backyard. It has to be something that they have demonstrated while they're in their clinicals. In choosing these 5 recipients that we have today, they were all blind applications. We didn't know who we were awarding scholarships to, but 5 of them stood out. 5 of them was a majority rule, and I stand proudly here today to honor those 5 recipients.
All right, Ms. Newman, you're going to help us give out some checks then.
Sound like a plan.
All right. So, I mean, I think we should all give Ms. Newman another round of applause. Okay, and like she said, let's get along to our recipients because I think this is a really big deal. And I remember when first coming to UMC, October 23, I was told about the scholarship and we had some trouble kind of getting like the payment process off the ground, and I'm so excited that we finally did to be able to honor Ms. Newman. So I'm also so proud to support these individuals in their nursing career from a financial perspective, but also from a growth perspective at UMC. So our first recipient is Rion Brown. Rion, where are you? Come on. I feel like Ed McMahon with the check.
Okay, now, let me tell y'all something about this young lady right here. Had I recognized who that was, I was going to take the scholarship back. This is one of my daily hugs. She'll tell you, I cannot walk and pack you without this young lady giving me affection whenever I go in there. I did not recognize the name. You know how you know faces, but you don't know names? I didn't at that time. Later, I learned who it was, but I did not know that's who it was.
All right, so a little excerpt for Rion is she's a PCT providing compassionate care to our patients and making a long-lasting impact on those she serves. She's set to graduate May 2025 from Charity School of Nursing. Woo! And this is a testament to her commitment to her field and to her profession. So when asked about her journey in nursing, Rian shared this powerful quote. Nursing to me is not just a profession, but a calling, a way to make a positive and lasting impact on others. So congratulations, Rian, for being our first awardee. All right, our next, you can stay up here. Oh. Don't move. Our next awardee is Stephanie Ford. Stephanie has been a dedicated member of our team for the past 4 years, working as an ED tech, where she has shown exceptional commitment in the fast-paced, demanding environment of our ED. She's on track to graduate April 2025 from Chamberlain University College of Nursing. Her dedication to her education and her patience is a true testament to her passion for nursing. So when reflecting on her nursing journey, Stephanie shared this quote. I strive to be committed to advocating for my patients, showing them they are people, not just cases to be cured or treated, but human beings that deserve compassion, understanding, and quality care. Congratulations, Stephanie. All right. I'm going to save this recipient for last because she's not here, and we'll move on to the ones who are present. All right. The next recipient is Kanisha Seals. All right, Kanisha has been a dedicated PCT at UMC for the last 6 months, making a significant impact with her compassionate approach to patient care in the short time. Kanisha is set to graduate from the University of Holy Cross in May 2025. When reflecting on her commitment to healthcare, Kanisha shared this. For me, passion in healthcare means offering patients safe, timely, and effective care and understanding their psychological needs with empathy and kindness. Thank you so much, Kanisha. Congratulations. All right, our next recipient is Londrell Jones. Where's Londrell? Okay, Londrell has been an integral part of the UMC team for the past 2 years, working as a nurse tech. Her dedication to patient care and commitment is making a difference, and it's evident in every aspect of her work. She's currently pursuing a nursing degree at Southern University School of Nursing, set to graduate in May 2026. It's going to fly by, Londrell. It's going to fly by. Londrell's journey is fueled by a deep sense of compassion and respect for others. When asked about the essence of compassion in healthcare, she shared this quote. Compassion to me is about treating others with the same respect that I would want from my loved ones. In healthcare, this means going above the medical diagnosis to understand the person behind the condition. Congratulations, Londrell. And one of our recipients who couldn't be here today, but I'm excited to honor, is Francesca Addison. So, congratulations, Francesca. Francesca has been on the UMC team for the past 5 years, serving as a patient care technician. She's shown her unwavering dedication to providing compassionate care in her unit, and she's supported her patients in very meaningful ways. This is what Francesca had to say in her application. I've always been inspired by the ability of nurses to make a profound difference in the lives of patients, not only through medical knowledge, but through empathy, kindness, and advocacy. So congratulations to Francesca. Next time you see her, give her a big high five and hug. All right, Ms. Newman, we want to get a picture with you with your recipients. Can you go down there and take a picture?
Of course.
There we go. Good guys, beautiful. Thank you.
So as we close out, I just want to introduce Warren Bell, who is our chair for the Spirit of Charity Foundation and our leader, who works with us on this, and I'm going to let him close out the program. We are thrilled, ladies, y'all don't know. We are so happy to have done this and have finished this, and
Finally.
there will be more.
Finally.
But we are thrilled to have this first one done. So Warren.
Thank you, Ms. Parent. Charlotte. I said finally for a reason, because you see, as a longtime member of the board, I remember when that other director of philanthropy first mentioned this thing. And I said, well, what's a Julie Newman scholarship? And then I said, so let me get this straight. Somebody was so impressed by the nursing care, they decided to create a fund to get scholarships to create more nurses like that. And everything I hear today confirms what I guess I would have figured. She truly embodies what we love to call the spirit of charity. Y'all know I'm a charity hospital baby, right? I have never been ashamed to say that. In fact, that's usually one of the first things I used to say when I was more in the public eye. So I'm very proud. I need to say this also, folks. I'm also the proud father of my firstborn, who is a surgical nurse and still working, because you see, I'm so old, she could have been retired by now. She works on the North Shore. We are so pleased at the Spirit of Charity Foundation to finally see this idea, because it's been bubbling for about 3 or 4 years, and there were points at board meetings when I'd hear the reports and say, this ain't ever going to happen. But it has. And now that I've heard you and seen you, we haven't really met yet, but for a couple of years I said, am I ever going to find out who this is? And there you are. We are so proud of you. We're so proud to be involved with this, because we exist basically to support all the things that you guys manifest every single day. From that horrific first week in January, where us folks were sitting back watching from home, but I said every time I saw a story that referred to this place, Spirit of Charity's at work, the best care in the world being provided regardless of who you are or where you came from. That is what this and we are all about. So this donation honoring Julie not only celebrates her exceptional care as a personal provider, but also she paves the way for the next generation of nurses who will make similar impacts on the lives of so many other people. We're so happy to be able to be a part of that story, even if it's only to get to authorize the checks, because you know you can't go to the Walmart with this. Tomorrow, the checks are in queue so that they can be dispersed properly to your respective schools, and we can't be more pleased than to be able to report that to you. So folks, thank you all for being here. Save a muffalata for me. And once again, congratulations to our scholars. Julie Newman, we're so proud to be a part of you and what you embody in the spirit of charity. Thank you.